Next, it's town versus countryside in the payoffs over HS2. Construction of the controversial high-speed rail line linking London and Birmingham means properties will be demolished or blighted. So today, the government's revealed the compensation for homeowners, but how much depends on where they live. The details now from our political correspondent, Simon Harris.
From rolling shires to London suburbs, High Speed 2 has left a trail of blighted homes, and the new railway is still more than a decade away. Now the government is preparing to buy up properties along the route. It's likely to add more than £1 billion to the cost of the railway. Opponents of HS2 describe the compensation package as derisory, and it's creating something of a divide. The government's offer seems to favour residents of the countryside over those living in the London suburbs. The owners of homes and businesses will be paid what's called the unblighted market value, plus an extra 10% up to a maximum of £47,000. There are two categories of compensation. The so-called safeguarded area, any property within 60 metres of the new track. That includes urban areas. But in rural countryside beyond the M25, there's an additional voluntary purchase zone up to 120 metres from the line.
Why should people in urban areas be treated any differently than those that live in rural areas? That's making it sound as if some people's lives are more valuable than others and paying some people more than others deserve. And I very much think that there are thousands more people in urban areas that are going to be affected than there are out in the country.
The government insisted the impact of the railway would be more noticeable in the countryside, but the rail minister denied that Londoners were being discriminated against.
After a year of the railway up and running, they will be able to apply for consideration for compensation to help them with regard to levels of noise with double glazing or secondary glazing, if that is considered appropriate within the compensation schemes that already exist.
The high-speed line is opposed by no fewer than 18 local authorities along its route. They claim the government has failed to make a case for spending so much money.
The whole scheme is so ill-conceived and has flawed economics right from the very beginning. And the economics have been prepared and drawn up by the same people working for the Department of Transport who made that shambles over the West Coast Main Line.
Between London and Birmingham, the government may have to buy almost 2,000 properties, but not those where the railway goes underneath in a tunnel. Simon Harris, London Tonight, Amersham.